you from the mountain of Switzerland. I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about my experience with SFuels and with starting a low-carb diet versus what I was doing before, which wasn't working at all. I've been doing ultras for many years now, at least 15 years. And I've tried about everything. And I found that during my training and racing, when I was trying to find foods that would work, I would read blogs and read what other people were doing. And when I first started running, what I was trying to do was just eating and drinking when I was thirsty or hungry. And that was working okay, but my energy wasn't consistent, and sometimes I would feel sick. So in my efforts to find something that was actually consistent, I started reading, and I started reading things about eating every 30 minutes and eating a lot of carbohydrates. I gave that a try for at least 2 years, and what I would do would be eating a lot of sugars, eating a lot of carbs, and every 30 minutes my sugar would spike and then would fall back down. And that, I struggled with that for about a year. I've had a lot of GI distress with it. Following that, I sort of went back to my roots. I was really raised in the mountains, and I remember the mountaineers would train for weeks before they would do a long expedition. And what they would do would be basically train their body to use more of their own body fat. They would eat a little bit less, and throughout the weeks and months, they would basically get to the point where their own body fat was a lot of the energy that they would need. Being in the mountains, they couldn't carry a lot of food. So that's what I tried to do. I just tried to go back to my roots, and I started just fueling with lower carbs, more fat to get the energy, and that has worked out beautifully in the sense that I can now have a lot more energy. I can go a lot longer without carrying a lot of fuels, because now I can have a consistent source of energy in my runs, which is easy to carry, and I don't have to kind of improvise before the runs, trying to find foods that maybe I have never tried before. So finding a bar that doesn't have a lot of carbs and is higher in fat and really allows me to go longer with the energy that I need has been just fantastic. And so finally now I have the opportunity to be in these places without getting sick and without trying to figure out what to eat and having all the energy that I need.